Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that you should be keeping on your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all. We have the SPY currently. Money is flooding in at the moment. Dip buyers are stepping up to the plate. I'm not bearish on the SPY at all. Yesterday, I said we were going to go all the way up to at least 38.50 and to at least 38.60, and I think we can still make it. It's not looking too bad at all, especially on the daily chart. The trend is still bullish. Short sellers are still worried. All right, so watch this one for a continuation to the upside within the next few days. All right, within the next few days. Be very careful for those of you who are trading the SPY. Now, the very first stock that we're going to be talking about today, that stock is ZM, Zoom. And the reason why I want to talk about Zoom for all of you, again, for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel, I talked about the pattern on Zoom, which is right over here, right? Right over here. So nice falling wedge. It broke out a few days ago and went all the way up to like $405. And I told y'all that what I wanted to see was this thing to drop all the way down to 365, right? So 365 and then go sideways and then run. It dropped to 370 or 372 and then it stopped there. That actually might be the bottom of that move. And right now I think it's looking pretty good for a long. There isn't anything too interesting in the news section, but I like it right now. I like it for a long. So definitely keep this one in your watches for a continuation to the upside. Again, the price target for this one is at 420, maybe even 430. All right. The pattern is still clean. I like it. So again, keep that one in your watch list. Now, the second stock that I'm going to be covering today, that stock is Twitter. And Twitter, we talked about Twitter in the past. We talked about Twitter when they started doing all of that banning, right? And when that happened, the stock dropped all the way down to 45. It kind of did a little dead cat bounce. It got back again deep in that circle that I drew last week. And then there was a bullish hammer. Somebody mentioned that in the comment section below. And so far, we've been doing pretty great. And right now, I am not bearish on Twitter. Keep your eyes on Twitter for a move to the upside towards $50. Maybe even $51. All right, it's not looking too bad pre-market. It's up right now with some strength and I like it. Worst case scenario, it dips back down to 48 before running back up throughout the rest of the day and into Tuesday. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, it opens up like it opens higher, like because we got one more hour to go. It opens higher to like 48.60 and then it just sprints out the gates. Best case scenario. So I don't have any problems with Twitter at all. I like it and it's good enough to be featured on this video. Now, the very last stock that we're going to be talking about today, that stock is one of the stocks that I've talked about 2 weeks ago, and it's been doing extremely well for us. All right, for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel and who bought Apple did excellent. All right, now could it go higher? I definitely think it can. I think it got room to go higher. Recovered it when it was at around like, let's see. Recovered it when it was right over here at 131. And then they had a little pullback, which is completely normal. All right. Every time there's a pullback, a lot of y'all freak out, and I get it. But again, for those of you who were patient and who stayed with it, the stock continued upwards. It went all the way up to 133, and it had 2 solid days last week, and now it's opening up even higher. I do want to let y'all know that Apple has earnings on the 27. Again, if you know my stance on earnings, I do not condone holding through earnings. If you want to do it at your own risk. Manage your risk accordingly, and don't hold anything that is too big for you to lose to the point where you'll be like in tears. All right. Again, manage your risk accordingly. If it moves up nicely to like where I think it's gonna go, I think it's gonna go to like maybe to 140, 145, maybe even 147. If they can go even higher, like through until earnings, then that'll be fantastic. That'll be fantastic. But if it doesn't, then the situation will be a little rocky for a lot of people. So again, that's my very honest opinion for Apple. It's been doing great, and I think it can go up a little more. All right. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be talking about today, that stock is FUBO. Somebody asked me to do a follow up on FUBO. I mentioned this one on Friday morning's pre-market analysis video. I told all of you that it was going to go to 40 bucks. I told you that, all right? And it's at 40 bucks. It's at 40 bucks right now. So if you bought it after that video and held it, you should be up substantially right now. And could it go higher? Honestly, I think it can. I think again, I have zero problem with FUBO whatsoever. I'm still long on this one. I was long on it before here, right around 33.75. Held it, and I'm still long on it. I think it can go a little higher. I think it can. Watch this thing for a move up to $46 within the next few days. All right. Today and tomorrow, it may go sideways for a bit, but then again, it's gonna run eventually. It's been dropped for a long time. Short sellers are taking the money off the table, as I've mentioned in that video, and I'm not bearish on it now. The next one that we'll be talking about today, somebody asked me to do a review on Blackberry. And Blackberry is going parabolic right now. Blackberry is having a phenomenal day. I think a pullback is coming though. Again, if you in this, don't get too greedy. I think a pullback on the stock is coming very soon. Maybe a drop to like $18 before it goes sideways and keep going higher. Again, this drop is not gonna be it's gonna be very temporary. I'm sure it's gonna be very temporary. So watch this thing for a drop, sideways movement, and then eventually within the next few days, just watch this thing go up to like probably 25. Yeah, yeah, probably $25. I'm not bearish on this one. It has a lot of room to run, and plus, if you look at his history, like his long-term history, like this is still down from its previous highs. All right, so long term, like from the long term perspective, this move is kind of like just the beginning, right? But for the short term, again, if you're looking to get like the best price and stuff, just wait for this thing to drop and then go back in. All right, that's my very honest opinion for that one. Now, the next one that we're going to be covering today is Roku. Somebody asked me to do a review on Roku, and Roku did excellent for us over here. I warned all of you that it could dip when I saw that dark cloud cover on the top last week, and it dipped for 2 straight days all the way down to 415, and now it looks like it wants to squeeze short sellers. I think short sellers are not very happy right now. I think, again, this is what I think. I think it's gonna drop to like 127, 126-ish, and then it's gonna go back up again. When the short sellers realize that, oh, this thing doesn't want to drop some more, then they're gonna be worried and they're gonna start covering for a small loss, right? Especially the ones who got in right here at around 420. So when they cover for a small loss, the stock is gonna squeeze up even higher. All right. So I'm not bearish on Roku at all. Definitely keep that one in your watches for sure. And now the next one that we will be covering today, that stock is AMC. I covered AMC on the weekend. And for those of you who have been buying here, congratulations. You should be up substantially. The price target that I had for it was $6, and it's like almost there. I think it can get there very soon. Yeah, see that? I drew that on Saturday, and right now we're like right next to it. So small pullback, and then nothing too scary, and then you just it's just gonna eventually climb up there. The pattern is clean. I liked it. I saw this thing a while ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna accumulate this because obviously at the bottom here, it's looking nice. It's looking very very nice. Now, yeah, keep this one on your watches for sure. Entries for this one will be on the dip. If it can drop all the way down to like 450, then that would be a great entry for people who did not get in before. But I released that video on the weekend and the market was closed. Like I get it, but yeah, just the perfect entry for this one will be on the dip. On the dip. All right. Yeah, that's my very honest opinion. But that one, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel grow and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and click on that notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. And the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the invested world, if you're new to trading and you would like to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Weibo. This is my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in this afternoon's video. Yeah, in the afternoon video. Again, enjoy the outro.